If you're a marketer or creator trying to figure out how to use AI tools to create real video ads, then this video will help. I'm going to show you my exact workflow for creating short form ads using AI, starting from the script, the images, the video generation, and finally editing everything together into a finished ad. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the video. All right, so before creating my ad, what I did was I didn't focus on generating images or creating a storyboard. I focused on generating a script. That was the first thing I did. And before touching any type of AI video tools or image generators or any of that type of stuff, I went to ChatGPT to structure the ad using the hook story offer framework. And the reason why I did that is because I didn't want any type of hype in my ad. I wanted something that felt calm and something that had like some type of emotional pacing in it. And for this, I focused on three main things. Those things were, how do I stop the scroll in the first 2 to 3 seconds? Also, how can I get people or the audience watching this to recognize the problem immediately into watching the ad? And finally, how can I add a low pressure call to action at the end? Now, once my script felt right, once I know that I had something going here, then everything else fell into place, and generating my visuals or the images was no longer like some type of guesswork that I had to do. It just came natural because I already had the script generated. So once I had my script locked, I used ChatGPT again to break everything down into shot-by-shot visuals. Now, this was huge for me because instead of giving it generic prompts like, I don't know, generate a dog ad or something like that, what I did is I planned specific shots. So as you can see here, for example, scene number 1, it says dog lying down, low energy. Scene number 2, I have owner walking dog slowly. Scene number 3, owner close up looking down, so on and so forth. And within these scenes, I also included other notes like the camera angle. So for example, this one here is eye level close up. We have a 45-degree top side angle. You know, you get the drift here. And this, for me, this actually felt like a storyboard, and it actually saved me a ton of time. Now, once the shots were planned, I generated my images using Nano Banana Pro inside of Freepik. And what I was going for is I wanted some realism. I wanted some consistent characters, some natural lighting. I was also going for like that clean environment look, that, you know, something that kind of looked like real ad footage and not AI, art per se, right? And once I generated these images, they actually became like the visual foundation for my video. Once my images were ready, I moved into Flow Veo 3 to generate my video clips. Now, as you can see here, each one of my scenes was generated individually using cinematic motion prompts. So what I focused on were things like slow camera movement, subtle push-ins, also like slow pacing, that sort of thing. Now, as you can see here at the bottom, you can see the Veo watermark, their brand right here. And I want to believe that this is because I'm still on their 30-day free plan. So I took the pro plan and they give you 30 days for free. And I'm thinking that this is the reason why I'm still seeing this watermark. I hope that once I start paying, this is going to go away. But one thing I can tell you though is that with the pro plan, you get 1,000 credits, and each one of these generations is going to cost 20 credits. And they go by pretty quick. So for example here, I want to show you real quick, guys. This clip that I have here of her playing fetch with the dog, you can see, I'm going to show you real quick. So you can see here that it still looks pretty clunky. You never see the ball like drop again. And there are some other generations here, so I had to kind of play with this a few times, because she would throw the ball and then it kind of morphed like real weird looking. So what I ended up doing is, instead of like, because I couldn't really figure out how to get like her to throw the ball and look right. So at the end, what I had to do was create this new, I guess, prompt, where the dog just runs up and kind of, jumps on her like right here, and it's hugging her. And it still looked weird because the way that he's licking her face kind of looks it doesn't look real. So I kind of had to play around when I edited the final video, right? And here, instead of using the text to video, what I did is, and I do have this in Spanish, but as you can see here, I used the image to video prompt. Okay, so I would upload the images that I generated here inside of Freepik, and that's how, for me, it was a lot easier. And I guess it saved me a ton of credits instead of having to go with the text to video prompt. Okay, so that is with Flow Veo 3. Once the images were generated, I brought everything into DaVinci Resolve, and I'm using the free version here. So what I did is I edited everything in a 9:16 timeline here. And the first thing that I did was I added the audio track. That was the first thing before I added any visuals or any video clips, I mean. And the reason why is I wanted to start with, I wanted to set that emotional pace here. And then after that, I added the clips according to, the script. Now, honestly, I was clueless as to what type of music to add in here. And I actually had to go back and forth with ChatGPT, because ChatGPT did tell me like the type of music that would go well with this ad, and it would say something like emotional, piano, that sort of thing. But I was having a hard time coming up with a track that I felt was what they were saying. Now, fortunately for me, after going back and forth with ChatGPT, it actually provided me with a few track examples that I was able to choose from. And I was able to select this one. Now, I'm going to play the clip in a moment, but I hope that I'm not breaking any type of usage rights or anything like that. And ChatGPT also guided me as far as like editing the video. So it told me like when to cut versus fade. Also, like how long each one of the scenes needs to stay on the screen. It would also tell me like how loud the music needs to be, and also how to structure the call to action at the end, right? Now I'm going to play it real quick so you guys can see. I also added these little, I guess you could say like soundtracks, like of the dog walking. Then this one over here is the supplement pouring into the bowl. But let's hear it. So that is it. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't think I did that bad. I don't think the video ad came out that bad. I mean, a few things that I would have done differently now looking back at this. One of the things being is that I think I should have added more like more camera angles, like different camera angles. Also, I think I should have included a narration. I think that would have been great as well. But besides that, I mean, I think it did the job. I think that overall, considering that ChatGPT generated everything and pretty much put everything together, I think it did a really good job. In my opinion, it looks very realistic. But let me know in the comments what you think, what you would think or what you would advise me to improve with these ads. And with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also click that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.